Hey you guys, welcome back to Tantor ASMR. We're back with part 2 of the orange slices. So this is my first time looking at them since last night. I think we've got a decent base here. So I'll be talking a little bit more. Oh god, and of course my hair is gonna come on. So sorry, you guys. But we're gonna I'm gonna take you guys through the process a little bit more here. I'm really only using a couple of colors. These are both goldenrod, red orange, pale yellow, and white. Sometimes I'll go back in with other colors afterwards. So we'll just see where this picture takes us. This is my second sketchbook. I wasn't really happy with either photo that I did prior, which was just this thing. I don't even remember what this was supposed to be. And then this. I just don't care for either of those. I never really messed with oil pastel prior. I used to only do like the chalky pastels. And yeah, like I didn't realize that there were different kinds, obviously. But I really do like these. I think they're so satisfying to color with because they it's just like all of a sudden it just comes together. Like I don't know, that's what's so satisfying about it to me. It's like at first it's a real like trust the process type thing, but I love that. And they're very forgiving. There's a lot of different styles. You can go very abstract, you can go more realism. I mean, it's just a very cool medium to use. That's very relaxing. I didn't really do too much today. Sunday is always my day to like not do anything if I don't want to. I like the way this one looks pretty well. There we go, you guys can probably hear again. With this one being the only like full one, I want this one to be really good. With art, I find that you really have to just let go of anything being perfect, I guess. It's very hard because I'm a perfectionist, maybe particularly when it comes to art. But I think you just have to let go of the idea that you can't fix something or make it work into your vision. And to just trust the process and have faith in yourself. Sometimes you do completely botch it and you can't save anything. But a lot of times, if you just really keep going, you'll end up finding a final product and working with it. I guess that's like really all you can do, you know. You can either work with what you got or throw it all away. I'm so not ready to get back to work, you guys. My work has been on some bullshit. And I'm not happy there right now. I've been off for 4 or 5 days. I gave myself a long weekend last week. Just to kind of get away and attach from it. Which I need to do right now. I'm not going to talk about it anymore. This is coloring time. I would say the hardest medium that I've ever used is probably watercolor paint. I don't know what it is about watercolor, but man, it's not my forte. And it's so annoying. I paint with acrylics quite a bit, and that is like the medium that I by far have the most experience with. But that can be very hard too. And I can't say that I'm like a pro at it whatsoever, even though I've been painting with them for a long time. I think the medium that I'm best at is honestly oil pastel. I just love these things, and I think I'm in my bag kind of when I'm doing it. I'm not saying it's perfect or anything, or even good, but that's the thing with art. Everything is subjective. What one person might find really great and beautiful, another person would hate. So, I personally really like the art that I do with oil pastels. love oranges, but I feel like I don't ever eat them. So I think for the background, I'm gonna do this like dark blue color because blue and orange are opposites, and that's what I like to do with my fruit. I like to, if you saw my video where I go through my sketchbook, you will see that that's a common theme of mine. So I think we'll probably do like, let's see, probably this color here, which is sapphire. So I'll go in and I'll go in as close as I can to my orange slices and outline them first. And that kind of creates a barrier to not let the colors get too muddled with each other and keeps like a crisp line. Doesn't have to be perfect. Like I said, perfection's not the goal here. Also try not to get too much blue or anything in the orange at all. Like from my hand, my fingers, you have to be really careful about transfer. Or just little bits like coming off the pastel. Okay. And then you can kind of begin. I use circular motions just to lay down color evenly. But these white spaces that I'm leaving, you're going to blend. So don't be too concerned about it yet. You can usually go a really long way with blending, especially if you have nice creamy pastels. So let's see, I do have a blue blender already. This is a good way to do it around your oranges so that it's a little more controlled. I love to use my fingers to blend, especially backgrounds, because it makes it look especially dreamy. Oh, see, there I am touching my oranges, not checking my fingers first too. With your finger though, it can just be hard to maintain that precision. And also, I don't think it's making too much of a difference on this particular color. Some colors are really creamy and other colors are not. Even within the same brand. And if I really got my fingers warmed up and wanted to do it, I could, but I'm just gonna stick with this. than I meant to with that one. I'm gonna kind of bring a little bit of dimension to this first one we have here. Let's see. Don't want to take too much away from it or change it up too much, but for one I wanted to cover this blue spot a little bit. I want to thin out some of this white. Okay. All right, guys, I think I'm going to close it up for part 2 of this. This is actually probably just going to be the final part because I'm not going to change it too much. If I do end up doing like a substantial amount more though, I'll film again. Thank you guys for watching.